Is that a straw or is that a booster antenna for your Wi-Fi?
What we got here is a little protein shake.
Okay.
Nice.
What else is in there other than protein?
I'm sure there's probably a bunch of good things. I don't really read into it. Just tastes good.
Yeah. Are you in gains? Are you trying to gain? Trying to beef up for summer?
Your boy is always looking to shed some extra love handles.
Okay.
I'm always looking for a way to shed those babies.
Yeah.
No, I got nothing against them. It's just they're not for me.
They make last summer's shorts fit a little different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's right. You know, when you hit 40 years old, you got to be careful about those babies. You got to pay a little bit more attention.
I'm almost 40, and I've got some saddlebags. So
there you go. Again, it's all good. For me personally, it's not my thing.
Yeah.
it's not my thing, but I'm kind of stuck with them. So
As long as you've got them, they are your thing.
they are literally my thing.
Exactly. Only your thing.
Well,
This is a
Mr.
great
Andrew.
interview. So is that it?
That's it. We're done. That's all we needed.
This is how to feel better about your body with Andrew Ripp.
Yeah, we talked with our people and we're like, we just need an artist who just got done with a workout. And that's all we need.
That's
anyone,
right.
anyone. And here we are.
Why am I sweating more than you are? I don't know. That shouldn't be a thing.
You know what a workout looks like these days? Is walking on a treadmill for like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
That's actually more than I thought you were going to say. I thought you were going to say
if
fitness
you walk
donut
at
in my
an
mouth.
incline, it's just
That's what
like
I've been
running.
doing.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. 45-minute deal. Anyway.
Dude, go for
I
it.
don't mean to take over with workout talk, but I do have my tank on.
Right. I was going to say.
We're all about it. It's totally fine.
I feel like it's a missed opportunity if we don't when you dress like that. So
That's right.
Well, Mr. Andrew Ripp, thank you for hanging out. We are the River Morning Show. We have Josh, Chad, and Hannah here. Super excited to get to chat with you a little bit here about RiverFest coming up that you're going to be a part of. Get to know you a little bit more and pick your brain on some random facets about your life.
ooh, it's terrifying actually.
I'm excited to come out there. You know, I played in Columbus in 2009, 8 or 9. It was one of the first shows that I had set out to I'm going to do this. And I'm a singer-songwriter and I wrote a bunch of songs and I put together a CD at the time, these little tiny round things.
What?
And I know it's weird.
They're like really flat iPods.
Cruising around trying to play a bunch of shows, and I booked one in Columbus, and I remember it specifically because it was a room that probably fit 500 people, and there was 3 people there, and it was my stepbrother, his girlfriend, and their friend.
Family support. There's nothing like it.
Warm welcome from Columbus.
That's right. I remember it. I'll never forget that moment. You got humble beginnings, folks. Humble beginnings.
We'll turn it around for you here this June, hopefully, at RiverFest.
It'll be way different.
Make up for it.
I'm excited.
So if that's the start of it, what is life now? What's the day to day? I mean, obviously singer songwriter extraordinaire, and we love having you on the river. But the man behind the music, what does it every day look like for you?
Yeah, man, it's pretty simple. I've got a little 4.5-year-old, and I've done the road life. I've been in music for over a decade, almost 2 decades. I'm 64 years old. I don't know if you knew that about me. I'm just kidding.
Wow, the protein shakes, man.
You look great.
I know. I'm telling you. So I don't have the thing that all young artists have, where it's we're going to take over the world. Mm-hmm. That thing for me, I played it out. That's a young man's game. I went out there and hit the pavement in a van with a bunch of angry dudes that just wanted to be, everybody out there, from my experience in the van going for it, was trying to prove something. And for me, it took a decade of touring and just kicking doors down to realize that wasn't the path that the Lord was opening for me. That was me trying to make my dream come true, And it left me just really empty. I was in panic attacks by the end of it. This was 2016, 15 or 16 that I felt like the Lord was calling me away from music altogether. So I sold my guitar on Craigslist.
Oh, wow.
And, yeah, I sold my guitar on Craigslist just out of obedience. It was like, all right, if you don't want me doing this, I don't want to miss what you have, And over the next 2 years, I got into this quiet relationship with the Lord that didn't require me performing anymore, and found that the simple life is really kind of beyond the big thrills of life, getting into the small, simple thrills of just the day to day. That's where it's at. So for me, my days, I try to exercise the word no when I'm feeling like, maybe an opportunity that's really exciting and good is going to take me out of that healthy zone. I don't hear me say, like, sometimes you got to go out and do the work. I get that too. But for me, being home with my daughter and my wife and being present is what my days look like. So I write songs from a place of experience. I'll go out and hang with a friend, and a song will just kind of happen in a conversation, and I'll just put it in my back pocket. I have a little place in my phone for ideas where I'm not looking for them, but my antenna's up and I'm tuned into them when they happen. So I'll just snag an idea and put it into my phone. And then
were you by chance at like a smoothie shop when you wrote "Fill My Cup"? Because
inspired.
It makes sense.
Yeah, it all adds up.
That's really good. That's really good. You know what? I wasn't at the smoothie shop when I wrote "Fill My Cup." I was recognizing this universal truth that when you get quiet with God and you fill up yourself with the Holy Spirit, no matter what room you walk into, other people will feel the presence of God on your life because you exude what's within you. You're spilling over regardless of if it's peace or fear. It's up to us what we're filling up with. So I was in a season of life, honestly, where I wasn't full of peace and love and joy. I was full of fear. I was having panic attacks, and my prayer was to fill me up with love, joy, and peace. So not only could I be more present in the moment with my wife and my kid, but when I walk into the coffee shop to get a cup of coffee, people can feel the Spirit of God on my life without me having to preach it with words. That's really where the heart of that song came from. It was like, wow, you would know what it feels like when somebody walks into a room full of fear. Like, it's panicky for everyone.
Yep.
But the same is true for someone who walks into a room who's full of life.
That's really good. Cool. I could have sworn it was Orange Julius, so I'm glad. This is way better.
Way more beautiful of a story.
I was going to make that joke too. So,
beat him to it.
I really appreciate the honesty on that too, because nobody likes to admit that they're empty at some point. Like, we feel like in Christianity that we have to have a full cup of God all the time, and you can't go through seasons of feeling empty. So you put on a face and you act a certain way that you've got it together, even though on the inside you're like, I am full of fear. I am empty. Right. So thank you for being vulnerable and then being extra with that song to kind of point to that.
Line is make jams and honey bake hams.
Okay.
I don't even. That was probably 8 years ago.
So you don't even remember?
You don't even make the hams.
Cancel Andrew Ripp. Cancel Andrew Ripp. He doesn't even know what he stands for.
Is it honey baked hams or honey bake hams? What did I say?
That's a great question. I wrote it down and then was like, did I say that? Yeah. How did I? Let's go back. Let's go creep on himself.
She's gonna sleuth it.
I make jams and honey bake hams. No D.
So, I'm still doing it. It's something I continue to do.
Yeah, okay, good. It's a side hustle.
I thought for sure there was more of a story here. I was ready for it.
I'm sorry, this is going to fall so flat. I don't even remember putting that
No!
Maybe you've been hatched by honey baked hams. I don't know. Maybe
I know, sponsored by.
Maybe that's where Austin French got the idea for his Freedom Ham song.
Yeah. It's true.
Oh, my God.
Ham and a can. Jesus can. All right.
I'm
anyway,
telling you.
wrong artist.
I'm telling you, it's what it is.
I love it.
We obviously are a mess most of the time. And I think that's really what the body of Christ is like, is we're just all a big mess. So really excited that you're coming for RiverFest. We're wildly excited that you'll be here. At least I am. I haven't heard Hannah or Josh say it yet.
Yes, he has.
Yeah.
It goes unsaid.
It's not in.
It goes unsaid. Thank you very much.
Love it.
So when you heard about the whole RiverFest idea, the whole lineup, you've got friends coming to this thing, and you guys are doing so much. Like, were you excited as we are? Because we're pretty excited. Like, we're pretty thrilled.
I'm pretty stoked. I mean, you guys know about my first experience in Columbus.
Yeah.
And this should be I know that they might not come to see Andrew Ripp play music, but I know that they're going to come see Phil Wickham worshiping. Like, that guy, honestly, of all the worship artists in Christian music, there's something in Phil's voice. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when that guy sings, I know, I don't know him personally, but I look forward to meeting him. It seems to me that he's the kind of guy who's not just singing words, but he's living the life.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm just really looking forward to hanging with him and getting to see him play and sing and worship with him. I mean, it's a gift. I mean, he was one of the first artists I'd heard in 2015 or 16. Whenever I sold my guitars, when I started falling in love with Christian music. And it was because I had a bunch of lumber delivered to my house because I had nothing to do. It was like my job. I wasn't going to do my job anymore. And my wife thankfully had a job that was supporting us. And I was like, I got to do something. All right, I'll build like a pergola out back. I just needed something. So I was out back putting this thing together, and I tuned a radio back there to one of the stations, any station I could get. And it was a Christian music station. And I remember, because of the fact that I didn't have any intention of writing a song at that time because I wasn't doing music, I was listening in a different way. Mm-hmm. And like, I wasn't trying to milk the song for inspiration or like, oh, I can do that. Or, oh, wow, that makes me think of this. It was just like listening to music like normal human beings listen to music. And I heard in my spirit just how powerful, pairing truth with a melody can be if you just let it wash over you and sit in it. And Phil was one of the artists that I remember hearing on that station while I was building in the backyard, just going, wow, this stuff is powerful. It was the thing that started me thinking maybe the Lord was doing something in my heart to shift the purpose behind why I make songs. It was like, I knew I could sing from when I was in Mom's minivan in 95, going to baseball practice and singing along with the radio. But I didn't have the thing in my heart as to what the gift was for. You know what I mean? It was like, all right. And now I'm listening to this music in my backyard going, wait, these things are like powerful weapons. These aren't just warm, fuzzy feelings that I get when a song is playing and it sounds nice. These are like, this is like warfare stuff. Mm-hmm. And I began to see songs as weapons, as like swords. So now, stepping back into music, my line is like, I used to be a songwriter, but now I'm a blacksmith.
Oh, that's great.
Love that. That's so cool.
I make weapons for people, and then you guys pass them out.
Oh, love that.
That's so good.
Love that imagery, and it's so true.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So to answer your question, 100%, I'm super excited to be a part of any group of people that comes together to sing to Jesus. That is what I'm here for. And yeah, whether it be where it doesn't matter where, the heart of the thing is just so pure. And I think the thing that I've been most excited about coming to RiverFest, honestly, is standing out with you guys and worshiping along with the guys that are playing after me.
It's going to be a blast, and we are so excited to see what Jesus does and works in and through you as an artist and to the community of Columbus and Central Ohio. It's going to be such a beautiful night. And June 24th, RiverFest.
Let's go.
So we just got another minute, and Hannah had a wonderful list of questions. We haven't been able to get to all of them, but I wanted to ask your last question.
My last one.
Okay.
My last question was, I had it in front of me. Oh, Okay, I did. I needed to know. This is one of my favorite
important
questions.
information.
And I thought for sure they would just breeze over it and ignore the fact that I wrote it down. This is actually vital information. It is life-saving information. If you were suddenly dropped into a zombie apocalypse, what would you do to survive?
Oh my gosh.
This could change life as we know it.
I mean, you know,
One last
like that
question.
kind of a situation, I was going to say that maybe I would just run towards them so I get bit first. And then
Oh, dude, horde mentality. Join the crowd. You know what I mean? Like everybody's doing
It's
it.
just like, let's flip the script. And, you know, if my spirit's going to heaven, let's get out of here.
Right?
I don't like to be hungry, so it seems like what they're doing is working. You know?
Yeah,
Like,
it's like they can have my body. My spirit's going
Well,
to Jesus. We're good.
The reason it's important and life saving is now I know when the zombie apocalypse starts, go hang out with Andrew Ripp because he'll sacrifice himself so we can get away.
so selfless of you.
Go hang out with them for 5 minutes and then run away from them as fast as you can.
Well, thank you for indulging that.
Oh, yeah.
And thank you so much for your time. We're so excited for June 24th, RiverFest, hanging out with you, Andrew Ripp. It's going to be such an incredible night. And
Likewise.
we're just so thrilled.
Thank you all so much for having me. And hey, thank you for spinning these songs. It's such a gift. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, you make it easy to add you to the list every time, man. We love it. Thanks so much.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, God bless you guys. We'll see you soon. Do I get to see y'all when I'm there?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
We'll be around.
You won't be able to get rid of us.
Right?
Party on.
We'll be the ones that look like zombies. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for carving out some time for us, like somebody would carve a honey baked ham.
Yeah.
Really appreciate that. So really appreciate
If
that.
that tagline is changed by
change
tomorrow.
that.
I know. If it's changed by tomorrow, I take credit.
Such an influence.
You guys have any ideas as to what I should change that to?
Gains all summer. Gains. Summer gains.
That's it. We can't top that. That's it.
That's strong. Just gains. One word.
We have helped nobody right now.
Not at all.
But so worth it. Man, thank you so much. We really appreciate you.